Welcome to the survival finale. The sun rises in less than 10 minutes. If this team doesn't execute a flawless extraction plan right now, Count Dracula is going to turn into a pile of ash. I'm Joshi, and to keep him alive, we have to get a clear timeline out of a very panicked Frankenstein. We have a total communication breakdown. Frankie heard an emergency weather broadcast, but he's terrified. He keeps shouting, "The guy says the sun strikes." But he isn't giving us a reliable timeline. We can't build an escape plan on a garbled quote. This logic block shows how we relay that data. To transfer a message from a past source into the present, we use reported speech. On the left is direct speech. On the right is reported speech. The mechanic is a simple tense shift. Relaying information pushes the verbs backward in time. The present perfect phrase, has struck, shifts to the past perfect, had struck. I need Frankie to shift the tense right now. "Frankie, what did the radio actually say?" He finally forces it out. "The broadcast said a solar disaster had already struck." That one word changes the math. The disaster is already here. Drac realizes the timeline vanished. The sun is breaching the castle. He commands a full sprint, down to the subterranean crypt. In a crisis, reported speech provides the structure needed to verify exactly when a threat emerged. It takes the chaos of a past broadcast and pins it to the current clock. We've reached the crypt, but the sun is faster. Blinding beams are cutting through the masonry, closing off the only escape route left. Then the catastrophic error. Drac pulls the handle, but the door is deadlocked. He turns to Frankie for the key, and Frankie is staring at his empty hands. To understand how we ended up trapped, we use the past perfect tense. We have two separate events in the past, reaching the doors and losing the key. This timeline shows us which one happened first. Drac articulates the failure using the formula, "By the time we arrived at the crypt, you had already lost the key." The past perfect creates a clear divide. It marks exactly when a mistake happened, so the team can stop looking for a key that isn't there and start looking for a new plan. The light hits Drac's shoulder. His cape starts singing, the velvet smoking under the heat. We are seconds away from a total loss. The group is turning on each other. Frankie is devastated, and Drac is furious. But their anger is just noise until they can express a specific regret. This logic tree splits our reality. To process what could have happened, we use the past Unreal Conditional. Frankie faces the green branch. He looks at Drac and says, "If I hadn't lost the key, you wouldn't be burning right now." The past Unreal Conditional is a tool for mapping the alternate path, the one where we didn't fail. It allows a team to acknowledge a mistake and move past the blame. There is no time left for the past. The hallway is flooding with light, and Drac is visibly burning. We have to shift the focus entirely forward. To find a way out, we use future predictions. "Drac, tell me what happens next," I yell. He has to state exactly what the sun is going to do, so we can react to it. Drac predicts the outcome. The sun will destroy this cape. He grabs the fabric before it can burn away, realizing it's now a shield. Drac rips the cape off and pins it against the window to create a temporary shadow. Frankie dives under the dark spot, flips the welcome mat, finds the emergency spare, and shoves it into the lock. They scramble inside just as the heavy stone seals the crypt shut. Dead silence. Heavy breathing, then a calm, deliberate tone. Mastering these tenses provides the clarity needed to act when the clock is running out. It's how we organize the chaos of a disaster long enough to find the exit.